this. What is it? 1, 2, 3 rows deep. I'm like, what is this guy? Like, what are we calling here, dude? This is
brought in Reginald.
This is NASCAR, not freaking. You're not calling the Queen's race, dude. It's not the Queen's Gambit. It's a deep cut. No, I don't know. No, there's actually a king now.
There's a king now.
Yeah, we're back to king. We're not getting political and talking about kings.
Isn't this what is that political? Is kings political?
Kings are royal.
That's what I was saying. I was talking about royalty here.
But apparently a couple let's see, 2 weekends ago now, there was those no king rallies, and they're trying to make it political.
That was about last week now.
Yeah, it's
it was
that's why
2 Saturdays ago.
That's why I'm saying trying not to get too political. People make kings political now.
Right.
Don't worry, I did my part. I didn't go to Burger King, so.
Oh! No, I have stopped going anywhere and only go to Cosmo. Aldi's Nuts is a great store to go to.
Dude, I was at a show and I saw a guy roll up in Aldi sweatpants. They were blue with the logo, and instead of like Nike or whatever, it said Aldi with their little A logo on it. I'm like, dude,
was that $5?
That's what I said. I'm like, dude, did you like dress up for this?
That's crazy, dude. Fuck it. What's up, y'all? This is Halloween episode.
Halloween spooky season.
You know what's spooky for an adult?
Man, work, bills.
You don't have the electricity bill, so the house is cold.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly out here today.
Fucking Halloween ass fucking episode.
Spooky season.
Fucking,
We didn't really dress up though either.
I mean, I'm kind of trying.
We've got one more episode before the actual day, but
do I look like the couch? It's a Halloween episode, guys. I kind of want to talk about spooky stuff.
Spooky.
We should have called Darren over the weekend. Probably got him on the episode.
Oh man, we know so many people that are into spooky stuff.
Do you know when is? What day is Halloween's tomorrow?
No, Halloween is
on Wednesday?
It's coming up. No, it's Friday.
Friday.
I knew it was coming up. So yeah, we've got one more before then.
Okay, so this is Halloween episode 1.
Halloween episode part 1. The Shed House of Horrors, episode 1.
The Scary Story Shed.
But yeah, spooky season. What is your go-to? Is it movies or what genre do you like? Do you like thrillers or like slashers?
I actually do not like conventional horror. I actually just want to watch or listen to things that upset me. Usually I leave my suffering to October.
So torture.
Mild psychological torture. I'm pretty sure
that tracks for a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Like this all started because I went too deep on the internet and saw too many images. Thankfully, it was around Halloween, so thankfully it kind of set that.
Was that some of those old school websites where you could like see like old autopsy photos and shit like that?
Not even, bro. Fucking just new shit. New news.
Just right on the Facebook, huh?
Not Facebook. Other websites. But yeah, dude. Fucking well. You watch some images a little too much and you're like, a lot of this horror shit ain't shit, dude. Oh, it's because, guys, spooky season, Dead Space. Have you ever heard of Dead Space?
No.
Bro. Sci-fi zombies.
Sci-fi zombies. I mean, zombies are sci-fi as it is.
Well, you have just activated my trap card
Oh, he
in my
got
horror
me.
knowledge.
Got me.
Because check it out.
It's a trap.
Zombies traditionally were kind of more of like an occult thing. Believe the first ever talk of zombies proper was like actual voodoo type things.
Oh,
Where-
so like religion-ish. Like, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
So they would you would kind of bewitch someone and you would control someone, and that was a zombie, or I believe it was a zombie.
Zombie.
And then they just kind of merged that with the undead, and they're like, what if there was an undead that came back and looked like a person, but they were hungry for humans, and it sort of devolved into zombies.
Have you ever watched Weekend at Bernie's too?
I have not.
Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's?
I have not.
Do you know what Weekend at Bernie's is?
I watched How I Met Your Mother, so yeah.
Okay. So, in the second one, in Weekend at Bernie's 2, it's this voodoo queen who basically brings him. He's like starts dancing around and she's controlling him basically, but it's by like music, and when the music stops he just falls.
He's dead.
It's pretty funny. So
I like that.
I guess he was a zombie.
Yeah, I got zombie. Kitazisiums.
So you like zombie type shit, or
I was in the zombie era, 2010 to 2014. My high school era was zombies.
Walking Dead, I'm sure.
Because
World War Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle school was a lot of vampires. Shouts out Twilight.
Twilight, that tracks.
And so I avoided it like the plague. I read Percy Jackson. I liked mythology.
Okay, I mean, I went to the movie theater and saw both genres of those movies. Not really horror movies, but okay.
Where was I rambling on about?
Non-traditional horror. So if I was to say like, hey, it's spooky season, let's watch a movie, what are you gonna put on?
I might put on Hellraiser.
It's not a date, by the way. I'm just asking you to put a movie. You pick.
A movie, and it's Halloween season. I might put on Hellraiser.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or The Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
And I think that's the only two that I really like. I've tried to watch Nightmare on Elm Street.
I was gonna say, have you done the traditional watches? Have you watched the Halloween saga? Have you watched those? Like, not just a movie, but have you like watched a few of them and drawn some sort of conclusion overall?
I've watched a few of them. I haven't watched Halloween. I've watched Nightmare on Elm Street.
Elm Street, okay.
Friday the 13th.
Okay.
And then kind of turned left. Alien. That's about it.
I was never big in the Alien movies. I think we talked about this before, but I did watch the original Predator movies.
Predator.
I haven't gotten into the newer ones though. The new Rockstar team over there on YouTube, shouts out. They've been doing a Predator breakdown on the original, then Predator 2, leading up to the release of Predator Badlands, and that looks kind of interesting. And they've really built up more of a lore to it that is kind of interesting that I may start to dabble back into.
No, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, it's not a dead franchise. They're obviously still putting out content, and it's
fucking good.
It's profitable.
I really just haven't watched Halloween.
So you weren't like the Michael Myers route. See, and of the Halloween movies, I've probably seen more of the Halloween saga than I have of Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street.
See, I've only watched one of both.
Oh, see, you've only got one. You are.
I've only wet my whistle.
I was barely wet your whistle.
I've wet my beak. If someone
Now, have you watched like the original of those and drawn your conclusion, or did you just jump in at like wherever your entry point
I started
was?
on the very first ones.
Okay.
So started on the first Alien, first Nightmare on Elm Street, first Friday the 13th.
I was watching. It was
watched
on
Predator. Yeah, it was Predator.
Predators in the Jungle. Predator 2's in the City.
Yeah, in the jungle. I watched the first one.
That's
Predator.
Arnold with Arnold and
I
Carl
watched that one in
Weathers.
Spanish. Does it count, guys?
But yeah, like the Friday the 13th, I've only watched a few. I was watching A Nightmare on Elm Street the other day. It was on TV. It was a really weird one. I think it was 4. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, maybe. Freddy was in a comic book, and this
Yeah.
guy was dreaming. He was reading comic books and fell asleep. So when Freddy like slashed him all up and whatever, he went from like black and white comic book to all of a sudden it was just like paint spilling out of him. It was very corny and cheesy. I ended up turning it. It wasn't fun. I mean, Freddy's never really been my jam. And then I did watch the
Did you ever watch Saw?
I watched a lot of the Saw movies. I haven't seen every single one of
I
them.
think I watched 5 movies through.
What is there? 10?
Shut the fuck up, dude! No way! Did I watch 6 of them?
I think there's 10 out.
I might have watched 6 then. Holy shit, dude.
We try to grab one a year.
A Saw
Like,
movie.
to catch up. Yeah, like it's not something that I'm searching. Like I'll watch it during this time, but it's not like something I'll be like mid-January and go, hey, you want to watch Saw? It's just not my jam. I'd rather go, hey, you want to watch Multiverse of Madness? Hey, you want to watch Civil War?
Yeah. And no, that's what I'm saying.
Plus, there's too much new content for me to keep going back and rewatching too much stuff. That's the one thing I will say about streaming and stuff like that is my rewatch rate has gone way down.
Yeah.
Because there's too much content out there. I'll never
could
catch
watch
up.
a new one,
Yeah, I'll never catch up.
which is why I'm like, I'll just take my time. Because, no, for me, in that case, in that same perspective, I'm like, I kind of do want to go see what has already been done. Because, dude, there's so much that's just being regurgitated.
Yeah.
And that's why people are like, look at this brand new thing. It's like, not really.
Well, they remade Nightmare on Elm Street.
I did see the remake.
Did you see the remake with the guy from Rorschach from Watchmen?
Was that?
Was the guy who played Freddy in that version?
I haven't really watched it, but I watched it half paying attention.
It was pretty decent.
And that's why I'm like, for a horror movie, yeah, let's make it dark and gritty. But
Horror movies are the hot genre right now, though, too. In Hollywood, everybody is clamoring to make a horror movie.
dude, because apparently
They're
they
cheap.
haven't- traditionally cheap, but
They're cheap to
also
make, yeah.
none of the movies have really been like good recently, allegedly, in the horror community.
Rush to get them out. There's a vacuum gap from the writer's strike. All right, so we've got to pump a lot of content out. There's a lot of holes to fill.
And see, man, that's where I'm like, I'm
Not saying that
tired.
not saying that these writers don't have talent or anything. Or I can't 100% comment on that because I don't watch a lot of that type of work.
Yeah.
But just knowing that their show holes all over the entertainment landscape because of the writer's strike and then, you know, all of that stuff that slowed entertainment down.
Yeah. What are we on?
The Halloween episode. Outside
horror movies,
outside of horror movies, what about the Paranormal Activity movies?
Never watched them, and they kind of sound boring.
I went to the first one in the theater. That was back in the day where there was a website, I remember, that if you went and signed up on that website or something, you got your name in the credits. Yeah, I don't remember how it all worked or whatever, but I remember that being like a thing. Also, I've seen probably 3 of them. I think I went and saw the first 3 in the movie theaters.
I remember number 3 being like a big deal, and it was like, oh my god, it's so good for the series. I'm like,
Yeah, it was like a callback, like an origin story to the original.
right, yeah. Sounds familiar. Goddamn, dude. But like, from what I remember, apparently 1 kind of didn't show anything. Did it?
1 was more of the like shock, like jump scare, like just to like freak you out type stuff. It was a lot of like cabinet doors flying open. There was no like actual like revelation.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, ooh, that's kind of spooky.
And that's kind of how they left it. It was just like open ended. It was kind of like the new generation Blair Witch Project, which was going to be one that I got to. Have you?
I have not.
So I went and saw the Blair Witch Project on a date.
Oh,
That was way back in the day, bro. I was 18, 19 years old, 18 years old at that time when that came out. Yeah.
no, because some of these
a long
movies
time
I've
ago.
listened to on like list videos already, and so they already kind of give a little synopsis. I'm like, oh, so
Yeah.
I'm not really scared anymore.
Yeah, so the Blair Witch, I mean, it was very like cutting edge at the time, very indie, kind of.
Spark Cloverfield, I think,
You think so?
because of the whole found footage thing.
Oh yeah. But it was like the hot thing. They made a second one. I don't think I ever saw it. I can't remember it if I did.
Cloverfield?
No, Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch. I think I heard.
And didn't they
it's
do?
boring.
Yeah, and didn't they do like a series or something, like a Hulu or something?
What the heck?
Or like a
No, that's-
remake on it. I could be wrong. I feel like I heard that somewhere recently. But.
Because no, some of these stories like lose their shock being a movie. Heike. Some of these horror stories are better as a story, as you read it.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god! Like
The way though they shot Blair Witch made it very, I wouldn't say scary, but creepy.
yes,
Like kind of just like heighten your anxiety, like a stress test. Like
because
stress
it makes you like, I'm watching these guys do this.
right.
Because and then like at the top of the movie too, or at the end, they're like, this was all found footage.
Yes, yeah. They're like, hey, this was these 3 hikers left.
And then hold on.
And this was out in your area, wasn't it? Like out in the Pacific.
I think
somewhere?
so.
Yeah.
Because I might have been Pacific Northwest.
That's what I think it is set up that way.
No, dude. When it released, I was in the fucking SoCal, maybe even fucking Bay Area. Nowhere near me. Blair Witch, I think, was also in a list of most interesting, like, outside of the movie lore, where like the actors like went deeper on the bit on the movie.
Yes,
Where
they
they're
did.
like,
They did. They
went radio silent from everyone when it released.
that was they played into it. It was hyped up as like, yeah, we're releasing this as like this is found footage, and they went full method and stayed in character in real life. Which circle out of that real quick. Wonder Man, a new Marvel project that's been in the can for a while. The actor who plays Wonder Man showed up to the Fantastic Four premiere in character because he's an actor in the MCU.
Shut the fuck up.
And then when they started asking him questions and stuff about like the show or whatever, he played it off and walked away and stuff. So talk about talk about people going full method in their real life and everything. But yeah. What about like Devil's Rejects or House of a Thousand Corpses? Those Rob Zombie movies. Do you like those?
Not really. I did watch. Did Rob Zombie do Night of the Living Dead?
Possibly. He possibly did a remake.
Oh, he was more like the 90s.
Rob Zombie got more into directing in the aughts and tens.
Okay, no, I'm thinking original Night of the Living
Dead. Night of the Living Dead. That was God, what's his famous director?
Is it Paul Romero?
Not Paul. Is Romero? Is George?
George Romero?
Is it George Romero?
That's what I'm feeling. It's Paul.
It's something. Yeah, Jamie, pull that up. It is Romero. It is Romero. The last name's right. Yeah, I've seen the black and white one. Yeah.
Yeah, watch that one.
The original Night of the Living Dead.
I was the lead in the Community Night of the Living Dead production.
Oh, the lead.
I was the lead.
Wow, look at that. Look at those. Did you put those creds on your resume?
No, never.
Your headshot? No, never.
Because it's like referring college. Like, do you really gotta talk about the stuff you did in college? Just say you went to college.
True.
I mean, keeping it faithful to that original Night of the Living Dead, man. Cast a person of color for main lead, bro. But I had to watch it because I needed to see how it was originally done, and it was my perfect excuse to watch this one movie. Because, dude, I grew up with Sam Raimi, dude.
Fair.
And that is putting a lot on Spider-Man. Because I didn't find out he was a horror director until I watched Drag Me to Hell.
Well, which I was going to ask, another classic that is like one of those old school low budget horrors is what about Ash versus Evil Dead?
Ooh, I haven't watched. I think
or any of the Evil Dead movies.
Where's the one? What's the one where homie comes out with a lawnmower?
Is that Lawnmower Man? Talking from the 90s? I'm talking like 70s and 80s movies. Early Sam Raimi shit.
I haven't watched any of these.
Okay. Those are some you should... Bruce Campbell, and check those out. Those early ones. That's why Bruce Campbell's in a lot of those Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah. I swear he comes out in one of them with a lawnmower.
Maybe.
Wait.
I've only seen a couple of them.
Are the Evil Dead the one where he's supposed to have a shotgun arm?
In the later ones, yeah. I like the original one where they're in the woods and it's like in the 70s. That's right. The one I've seen. That one's good. It's good. It's campy. Pumpkinhead is a good one if you're looking for some low budget, goofy shit to watch. We love finding some low budget, just completely terrible, campy shit just to throw on sometimes. It's this like alien thing that's like this big pumpkin. It's not the R.L. Stine Pumpkinhead movie. It's like a 80s. I think we saw it on AMC one year during Fear Fest.
I see.
That one was good. Have you ever seen either the original or the remake of The Hills Have Eyes?
Neither.
The Hills Have Eyes remake.
Oh, you got the vision, man.
The Hills Have Eyes remake that I watched. It has to be probably one of the most disturbing movies I've ever watched.
Might have to bring it up then.
It's the remake.
The remake
came
was
out, I believe, in early 2000s.
Okay.
There's
they were fucking cooking in those thousands. That's when Saw came out, and Saw 1 and 2 were fucking.
Yeah, those were pretty good movies.
The first two were fucking banging. 3 kind of wraps it up, doesn't it? And 3 was kind of.
I don't remember 3. After 1 and 2, I start to lose what happens in which order.
Right, because 1, it's all like.
Because there's one where he dies, and they take a lady from the hospital to try to save him, and she's wearing this collar. That's the one I see the most on TV, and I think that's 5.
5.
I think.
Maybe.
I can't. Like I said, I can't remember in which order the things happen. Any Chucky movies? You into Chucky movies? Child's Play, The Bride of Chucky.
Up during
So did I.
Child Play. Child Play had just come out. Or maybe Child's Play 2 was about to come out, and so they were running Child's Play on
2
Telemundo.
or 3 was probably about to come out when you were.
I'm thinking 99, 2000. When did Child's Play come out? 94?
80s.
80s. Never mind.
The first one came out in the 80s. I'm almost certain. Then 2, 3, probably Bride of Chucky might have been what?
Around 2000?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right. Bride of Chucky.
Because I thought it was Chucky and then Bride of Chucky.
Yeah. That's probably about right. Jamie, pull that up.
And that does make sense. If Bride of Chucky was about to come out, that makes sense why they were doing a Chucky fucking marathon.
And then they made a show recently that ran on Sci-Fi for like 3 seasons.
They did, and then they have a son who's trans, so they have a daughter, but they're like pan-trans. I don't know
what.
They're like, dude, the fucking lore that I've heard is wild. Wait,
I am out of the loop on Chucky.
I'm thinking maybe the movies and maybe the show is completely different. But I know probably in the movies, I don't know.
I thought they were all supposed to be connected, but
I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. I think in the movies they do have a son who identifies as both. Which one's that one? I
don't know. I never watched the show. I stopped watching after The Bride of Chucky.
Oh no, I was talking about the orientations. Like, when guys, Jamie, bring that up. Because because I love it, and I was a little salty. I'm like, wait, they have their son, but where's their daughter? When I was at the spirit store the other day, and they did have their daughter.
Oh, I've not been in a spirit store in years.
Spirit store is honestly like going into a candy. It's like going into a Hershey's candy store.
No, it can't be.
It's not. What I'm saying is like it's a brand you don't need, but you go in anyways.
It's probably more like that rundown Dollar General in that really small town. It's like, yeah, you know what's in there, but you're gonna go in and look anyways.
I don't know, dude. Dollar stores right now are basically just local grocery stores.
Not wrong. We've got a new DG right up the road, and it's got a lot of cool shit in it.
I'm smart.
I've probably been there since it opened, probably 8 times.
Dude,
it's closer than Kroger,
bro. Better than Kroger.
Not completely, but I mean, for small things, snacks,
politics aside.
But anyways, since we divulged out of that, back to the
horror.
Back to the whores. The Hooters. She was a Hooter, Toonie. Anyways, away from movies, What about TV shows? Do you like those Halloween themed episodes?
I love me a Halloween episode.
I've been watching a lot of The Simpsons on Disney Plus. They've got a 24-hour stream where they've been playing Treehouse of Horrors nonstop in order.
Bro.
So I've been through it probably 2 or 3 times. I think I've seen them all now,
Yeah.
as if I hadn't seen them all before. But I like the Bob's Burgers ones; are pretty good.
Bro, the one where he accidentally kills his guinea pig. Ah! I need to rewatch Bob's, but I don't got Hulu. Guys,
It's a shame that King of the Hill didn't have more Halloween episodes. I believe they only had 2.
which I mean, maybe now if they got a time skip, they will. Because that's where I kind of see it. There's like King of the Hill had an episode for actually everything.
They're all adults though now. What's the Halloween draw? Make it make sense.
We saw parents on Halloween. We saw the kids on Halloween.
Yeah, but most of those Halloween episodes, yes, parents are doing things Halloween themed. But most of those animated shows, the stories for Halloween are based around the kids.
But now we don't have any kids.
Right,
They're all
that's what I'm
adults.
saying. So make it make sense.
The kids are now adults. And really, they're not adults like King of the Hill has known to have adults. Now they're young adults.
So is it a college party?
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, what's it like for the modern college kid during these holidays?
I guess.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, we had
Halloween's just, to me, in my eyes, Halloween's just not that big of a holiday to, you know what I mean?
well, no,
To be
yeah,
like, oh, what's modern Halloween like?
Your Honor, we were arguing about Halloween. Because no. Like, I don't know if King of the Hill needs another Halloween episode.
But I'm saying, previously,
We could have had another one.
we needed, maybe not needed, but it would have been cool to explore a little bit more.
How many Christmas episodes were there?
Christmas episodes? Let's see. There's the one where what's her name wants to die.
She's trying to die in the house. JC comes in that one episode.
Yep. Then there's the Nyevkos with Habitat for Humanity house.
The Nyevkos.
So they're kind of blurry. There's one that's kind of blurry. Is it Thanksgiving or is it Christmas? For
Is it the one where his mom
bangs? That's Christmas, right?
I think that was Christmas.
It's Christmas because he's like, Kasner, I don't do Christmas. Yeah. So what? There's 5 or 6 different Christmas ones. And those are just easy ones that we're remembering right off the top of our head.
See, one, that means it was like 6 years. 2,
Supposedly, but it's only considered to be 1, canonically.
raise. You know, if it's the 12 days of Christmas, that makes sense, Jake. It makes fucking sense.
Okay,
It makes sense.
I'll
There's
buy
only
it.
one day for Halloween.
I'll buy it.
There's Dia de los
I-
Muertos. Did we have a Dia de los Muertos episode?
A what?
Dia de los Muertos?
No.
Because that's on November 1st. That's another day.
Sure. I'm not sure what that means, but
Well, you know, Peggy speaks Spanish. So
I
she
don't.
should know about Dia de los Muertos.
What are some other good cartoons that have had holiday episodes? Or not, or specifically Halloween episodes, I guess. Not just holiday episodes, but
Nickelodeon animated teams had it fucking down, dude.
Really?
That's why I'm saying, like, there needs to be a Halloween episode. And this is why I was kind of trying to, like, round out with the King of the Hill bit. If there's only one Halloween episode, it was only 1 year.
There was 2.
You son of a bitch. What was the other Halloween episode?
The first one was the one where they get the fun house shut down at the school because the one lady was basically like, you can't teach this in school. It's a satanic cult and blah, blah, blah. And Principal Moss is like, Hank, you know, my hands are tied. I can't do nothing.
Fucking Principal Mouse.
Fucking Carl.
Carl.
And then that's the one where Hank's it's called Halloween. It's where Hank's walking down the street in the devil outfit. And he's like, trick or treat. Trick or treat. No, you're not.
No.
And there is one other one, and I can't remember the name of the episode or which season it is, but there is one more.
Motherfucker.
The storyline.
3 years then.
The storyline eludes me. But any classics like Peanuts? Did you watch the It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
I did not.
Which is kind of bullshit that's gatekept on Apple TV now.
Bro, whatever, Apple, whatever.
But I guess it's such as streaming services these days where, you know, it's like the big 3.
Like, what's your catch?
Yeah, you're gonna own your marquee things. What are your Infinity Stones?
For real.
You know, Disney's got Marvel, Star Wars, Simpsons. You know, the list goes on and on. Apple's like, we've got Peanuts.
God damn, dude. SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron.
They all did good Halloween episodes.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents did a...
Yeah, when they were starting out.
So listen, spoiler alert, Fairly Odd Parents is like one of my, that's low-key like a show I still kind of get into.
You still watch Fairly Odd Parents, dude? You're fucking lying.
Dude, I'll kick on the Pluto TV and throw it on every now and then. Be like,
I can't with the new Fairly Odd Parents, bro.
No, not the new ones, the old ones, the originals, the OGs. When my kids were growing up, we watched it together.
Yeah,
not like I turned it on for them. I'm like, hey guys, Fairly Odd Parents is on, let's go watch. And they'd be like, okay, cool.
By high school, my childhood shows were over. That's where I started to watch horror movies and more fucking story games.
You're like, that's where I started to watch horror movies.
And horror movies.
And then horror movies.
Cause fuck, dude. What was the other ones? A lot of the Nickelodeon cartoons had fucking great
SpongeBob's got some great Halloween episodes.
Yeah, baby. Oh, dude.
Always with the Dutchman.
Love the Flying Dutchman. But other cartoons, nah, dude. I was... Ooh, I mean, the Disney Channel cartoon lineup around that time too. Fucking...
See, I always just remember like Disney Channel putting out like each year they'd put out like a different like Halloween movie before they got into like Halloween Town. Because like I remember when it was like, oh, check out this March, Luck of the Irish, and then like it was always like a
holiday movie.
Yeah, like just different holiday movies each
Hallmark,
year.
But Disney.
Right, it was Disney Hallmark basically.
Because look, dude, I fucks with me and my Luck of the Irish.
That you knew that movie.
I watched that movie every March, bro. I loved that shit.
I watched that premiere, dude. I watched it when it first came out.
Bro.
I think that came out in I'm going to say that came out in like March of 2002. Jamie, pull that up.
No, I was watching reruns.
Rerun.
I'm pretty sure at that time I was in the Mexico.
No.
So we were not getting that type of broadcasting.
No.
No, it wasn't until I was like in elementary, middle school.
Oh, I was wrong. It came out in 2001.
2001. Yeah, no, I didn't watch that then.
Timothy Oliphant was... no. My bad. I saw Timothy and then jumped the gun.
Because I'm trying to remember any specific cartoon on Disney Channel that really had a standout Halloween episode, and not really. It was really just Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus is overplayed.
You can go suck a left nut. That movie.
So Hocus,
Okay, look.
Hocus Pocus to me is the Halloween version of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It is a classic. It is worth a watch, but it is way overplayed. And you can tell me to go to hell later.
You're not wrong. But look, Your Honor. This is why I plead everyone actually know how to consume. Cause fuck, dude, when you haven't watched the movie in like 20 years. No, not 20 years. 15 though.
I see bits and pieces of it like on. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it enough. I know the movie. It's not something that I need to go back and be like all nostalgic over. Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2?
I haven't watched Hocus Pocus.
Me either. And I reviewed the movie after someone else watched it. I said, let me guess. I've watched the trailers. Let me guess. This happened, this happened, this happened, and this person was this, and that happened. And they're like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shitty because being a creative and having that like screenwriter mentality, like kind of progressing the story, like you're almost writing it out, and you're like,
You sure ain't gone right through it.
yeah,
You see right through it.
yeah, it's like I said, I'll sit there and I'll be like saying the line before the TV does, and I'm like, because I knew it was coming. It's classic setup writing.
Did you ever watch The Founder? The McDonald's movie?
Yeah.
with Michael Keaton? Bro, I was calling the divorce. Like, Act 1. My friends...
Act 1, that was like in the first 10 minutes, you probably could have called that one.
Yeah, basically. Like, as soon as there was like a little fucking like side eye, I'm like... Divorce. And my friends are like, oh my god, it's not a divorce. I'm like,
What bad?
okay.
Spooky stuff. Passing out candy? Or are you pounding the pavement?
Pounding pavement, bro.
Pounding pavement. I will.
All over the place.
I will be turning the light off and sitting. And seems to be a trend for me lately on Fridays. I'm usually in bed by like 7:30 p.m. lately. Like the last 3 Fridays, I've been in bed by like no later than 8 p.m. on a Friday. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm just getting old. I'm going into hibernation season. The sun goes down, I go down.
I was gonna say, go down with the sun. Cause no, dude, what I'm trying to do, I still want to give candy out, and I've got a little plan.
Yeah?
I do still need to go out and prepare. I want to have 2 bowls. 1 bowl with all the fun shit, with all the fucking candy and chocolate you want, and another bowl full of Almond Joys.
Oh, I thought you were going to put chicken eggs in there.
Almond Joys and raisins. I want to see.
First of all, I have a question. What's so wrong with Almond Joys?
Dude, allegedly people hate Almond Joys.
I understand that, but why?
I don't know.
What's the hate?
Allegedly people hate the coconut. They're like,
Haters.
why can't we have more almond?
I thought coconut was a popular flavor. It's the nut. I think it's the nut.
The almond?
I think it's the almond.
No.
Because
Really?
you could get a Mounds. Mounds is just an Almond Joy without the nut. Have you never heard the commercial?
No, I remember that there's the nutless
Almond
one.
Joy's got mounds or nuts. Mounds don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. That's like their
What?
That's like their whole catchphrase slogan. God, man.
See, this is why I heard this fucking theory that we know the empire is collapsing because there's no new candy.
Really?
There's no new sodas.
Dirty Mountain Dew's coming out.
It's Mountain Dew though.
True. So you're saying there's no rival to Pepsi or Coke?
There's nothing new. Nothing new is coming out. It's all being redone.
So that's how the empire falls.
There's no actual innovation. It's all the same idea, different. You see.
Fair enough. That's pretty scary for a spooky season.
Guys, we finally hit my level of spooky, and it's just being genuinely upset.
And it's upsetting me now. Any final thoughts on this part 1 of Halloween Spooktacular?
Because this comes out Monday before.
Mm-hmm.
And next epi is going to be day before.
The day before. Where we may have to actually taste test some candy.
I have to taste that some candy. Make sure.
I'll
no
bring
one's
you some
putting
almond.
razor
I'm going to
blades.
bring you some Almond Joys and Mounds.
Dude, you promised. Should we do a?
You bring the
costume?
raisins.
Should we do costumes?
We could do costumes.
Should we try to get a trick or a treat on the show?
I don't know. We'll have to talk about that in production meeting. I'm not. You're talking in code, and I'm like, I don't know the weeds wheedling.
Oh shit!
I can't crack the code.
I forgot about the Berry Best Bud.
Yeah, the very good bud, man. Yeah. So catch us the day before Thanksgiving. Holy shit, dude!
Maybe I do cut you guys off.
Woo. Talk about time travel and everything else,
Bro.
dude. Catch us the day before Halloween.
Maybe we talk about Pokemon.
Maybe we'll talk about Marvel. Anyways, guys, this has been the Very Good Podcast from the Very Good Shed. Until next time, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. It just might change your life.
Guys.
The door stayed shut. My legs are numb. My legs are
Yeah. Oh shit, man, fucking.
cold. How'd we do?
That's some pretty nice numbers. 48 minutes.
What was it?
Nearly 50.
Perfect. I was trying to watch. Trying to keep us on track. So next thing we know, we look up and we go, what? It's 11:30.